I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Bwaka angry because doing Ellington or 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that what he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I met it there, and I respected the laws of the Republic. And also, thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time we will, I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We're in a new era, and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
In the country, major road network assigned to the president of Ghana and 10-year electricity financing. 10 years for the World Bank.
When Jonin, Mapemi Masa Chandi to at Fonda Sola, Mikonyo Hinaniate, Kanila Kopelinte, Nia, Komana Tohina, Komahina Tona, Landwana Tohina, Landahina Tonia. Voilà, mesdames et messieurs, on vous le disait tout à l'heure, encore une fois, merci de votre fidélité à Africa Media. Nous sommes en direct depuis Kekedo et précisément au port de Kiesanei. Kiesanei, c'est bien ce village qui est situé à la lisière. Depuis ce jour, cette tension entre justement les deux pays, Kontu, Kemfao, Ya Ochonuni, Mapemi Masa Chanditu, Atufonda Sola, Mikonyo Hinaniate, Kanila Kopelinte, Nia, Komana Tohina, Komahina Tona, Landwana Tohina, Landahina Tonia, Katuteo, Nania, Obenan Romibando Vananiate.
Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
The standards kind of trap for Bwaka.
Okay.
Because when we are wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for local commissioners who decided from Badia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Bwaka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, Bagatiti, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened, wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Bwaka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellie.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of Ome, then he want to persecute us. You got going to persecute us. So what is going on with Ekun? Then go say, well, what I'll do for you to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from who offered my own son offered that I went and found a resolution. I'm not telling them why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they don't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. 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 When I go to Nations Cup now, go to Nations Cup, let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup, I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give you, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. Big election was forced on you. Forced to be president. So, and the people tonight to do all of this and put him there. Right? US.
Le dit souvent,
United States.
La patience porte bonheur, mais la longue attente tue.
They are involved in this election.
On a attendu trop l'ordre. On a attendu trop l'ordre de nos chefs. On n'a pas réussi l'ordre. Les Libériens, ils ont joué sur nous. Ils ont frappé nos militaires aujourd'hui.
Totally rigged. And now they have seen it. That this person does not know anything. This person cannot help.
Okay, so let me say what's up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very diet. Sorry that we try to do some adjustments so that we are right here and ready to rumble tonight right here on this very diet. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health. And we've gone pretty close to 36 minutes into the program's time. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we are going through. And we will certainly get there. Today is Decoration Day, and it's been quite some sad moments for others who decided to memorialize their loved ones. But to the larger extent, it's all about celebration, jubilating, and the life of the person. And like I always said, when you go to these graves, it's just a reminder and about fulfilling dreams, unfulfilled dreams being fulfilled by the living. So sometimes when you are going to the grave sites and think, you see your father, whatever your father had wished for you, he tried his best and he could not. And I live it. And of course, he stopped. You look at him, you made a commitment to him, said that no matter what it is, whatever you had wished for me, here I am today. And I'm here to say thank you and renew my commitment to you that I will live those dreams. And wherever you are, you can rest assured. Even if your father left you, struggling on you as a wayward child or so forth here and there, or being a disobedient child, and then your father, though he loved you, or your parents did love you, and they struggle, but today there has been transformation in your life, and you decided to go to that grave site of yours. All you did and all you needed to do was to just memorialize them and tell them, thank you, sorry for all that I put you through, but I've come to your grave site today as a new person. This is what you wanted me to be. This is the kind of person you had always yearned for. And I can tell you, thank you for everything. Those are just those things that we just go there, remember people that we know that, and it also reminds ourselves that those people lying right there and those places are our own future homes as well. So it tells you, it's just a reminder point to tell you that we are nobody. All these things we are doing here, shouting, doing all of these things, passing around, we are nobody. If you check the number of beautiful people on the ground, you see the number of wealthy people on the ground, and Hemsong guys, all of them, you find them right there to the areas you visited today, but they are no more. So these things will just serve as a reminder, and you just place that memory on, and then you move on. So it was quite a great moment for others today. And it was just all about celebrations. And I always told you people that no matter what it is, you like it, you try your best, you do what you can for people, but life will have to move on. So we are grateful to the Almighty God that it all. And the other thing, I was very shocked that things that will characterize or that will be marred by celebrations, jubilations here and there, for the police to have said that indeed they were trying to restrict people from taking alcohol. I don't take alcohol anyway, but those are days that people do what they do. So for you to have reached at that level to have said what it said, it was too, surprising to me. But anyway, the entire government is power drunk. They don't know how to exercise it. Anything they see, they just put it out and think that that's the right thing to do, and they forget to know that we are all Liberians, and no matter what it is, there are certain life that you can't take away from people, and it's just normal. People celebrate, people jubilate, and these are the forms and factions in which, and I think it's important. So we are just grateful to the Almighty God for everything. So we will certainly get there. Let me take this break. Somebody want to share something with me quickly, and then we be right back. Just have a batch of this song and enjoy it.
Ndiri mupenyo nasi ndichiri pano ndakambuka nasima wanani mweya uri mupenyu mumuviri zvakawanda zvandakapfura asi ndakamira handina kuwira pane mazuva ndakafunga kupera misodzi yakawira pasi isina kuona asi Mwari vakandisimudza vakanditimbira hausati wapera kana nichitarisa shure kwandafa ndinoona nyasha dzandakapiwa handina ngosvika ndega pano ndiri mupenyu nenyasha dzake ndiri mupenyu ndinotenda mweya wangu unorumbidza ndiri mupenyu.
Okay, folks, here we are. Sorry. You know, information is very much something that you don't want to miss out on. Anyway, we'll suspend it. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health, and no matter what the circumstances. So like I said, our own surprise and shock was about the police instruction, regulations, and say that people will not drink here. What are you talking here? So why your problem? What is JMBA people say in this country? You don't want for jolly in the wake of their frustration. You already suffering the people. Then they go to their parent and cry there. Oh, whatever it is, they celebrate. Find a moment to celebrate when you are giving them no reason to celebrate. From Monday all the way, 24/7. That's also frustration, demolitions, and everything else you're doing to them. Then when they want to jolly away their worries and frustration that you are causing them, then you pass. Chief, there are certain things that you can't just regulate in a form and manner. I don't care what you do. That's part of life. People have to socialize. It makes you live longer. And that's what it is. And alcohol or whatever it is, yeah, there's some people taking alcohol, some will do this, yes, it may be harmful or so forth here and there. Yeah, all you have done is to just go places and then see to it that nobody should disturb. Will be in no public places. I thought that what police supposed to have said. That will be in no public places and nobody should disturb. You can drink or whatever it is, but conduct yourself. Position. That's not what it's called for. Amen. We imagine. Is this the kind of government that you're talking about here? You're causing us here for? We left causing noise. Oh, telling you all over the place. That the kind of government you're, bro? People who behaving like they have no clue. Nothing. They don't know about governance. They don't know about the social affairs of people. They don't know about the economic affairs of the country. They know nothing about the political affairs of the country. They just say things out of the blue moon. Just a bunch of people who just come together to just say, look, let's go try and error. They just try and error. They just, one man just wake up today say, we'll pile on this side, we'll break it. Could you imagine areas I was going through or pipeline road? They broke down areas that were distance from pipeline road or pipeline road. For what? You're not passing new road there. Those areas are already as they are. Why are you breaking down those houses there? It's not about development. So you can see it clearly that these people, they just meant to, they are just in the best. And you know, most of the people along the road, you know what they're doing? Because the idea is some of them don't have what? Some of them don't have anything. No job, nothing. So they come along the road, they build their lay shop, they get their lay area, they operating it there. Then you come there, you broke down all the way. Go on the pipeline road. Go on the pipeline road. That road is already, that road was not there. We are passing there. Those horses that are supposed to move from there, they have already distanced them. The rest of the other people, they are just there. What kind of country is this? I saw that there. Then you just get one. So just wake up and say, I passed law today. They want you will not happy. Well, nothing is sound. No sound decision. No sound regulation. Nothing. You just wake up. You just start breaking down people's areas, and then you go in at Johnsonville area or whatever. They just break areas that already roads have passed already. You're not passing any road there again. So what else you want to do down there? I'm saying I said development or whatever. What else you people want to do down there? Right? So you see that. And they get sidewalls and all. They get real concrete sidewalls to prevent even accident or for cars to crawl over. None. All those things that were there. Well, safety measures were put in place along the pipeline. They just woke up. They just broke down areas. I went pipeline road. I passed there today. I went pipeline way. I had a project there that I had to execute. Huh? Could you imagine that? Is that the kind of government? So you just wake up in your blue and say, nobody should drink liquor or they kind of thing. Could you imagine? Nobody should drink. I would not be surprised if the government should come out and say on Christmas Day, New Year Day, or whatever, nobody should drink liquor. God is government. We're going to put it there. So you can just say that in your own sense. You think that you're just going to spew out anything. You just get your power drunk to the extent that is what we call abuse of power. You abusing power. That's what we call abusing of power. On this kind of day, because you think you get men and you can pass it around with gun, you can pass it around with whatever, you just get ready, you pass laws and nobody should drink on this day. Could you imagine? It was a very sound, you know. All police supposed to do, let me teach you some of these things, say you don't get sense. All you're supposed to do, tell the people that on this day we'll be observing, we'll have people all over to avoid violence, disturbances, because you want to maintain public order. So I would drink in now. Even if I used to drink and misbehave, I would drink and position myself, or I will take in the amount of liquor or whatever it is that will control me, or that I can control. That's what I will do. You can't tell me, say, don't drink. What's that? Even in the very Bible, they say drink but don't get drunk. And what they say, I don't know, we part of the Bible, they say drink but don't get drunk. And what they can say, but the idea is when you get drunk, that means you lose control of yourself. That's it, right? Yeah. So if you say whatever it is, say you can drink, you want to do your drinking at your business. But why you sit and tell somebody, say nobody should drink? How is that one possible? Tell the public that nobody, as you will go about your activity, nobody should get drunk and misbehave, because the police area is to control that. The disorderly aspect, you don't want people to be disorderly, so you tell them, say, you conduct yourself. I thought that what the police regulation is supposed to be about, and it falls right in line. So you see how you people look like. So you wake up, you pass that kind of law, that sound law, that it tells you that you're responsible government. No. The police don't know anything or whatever it is, because they honor that kind of get professional police people who you're supposed to put down there as police RG or whatever it is. They know about public order, they know about public control, they know about how to deal with the public, and all those things they know. So their regulations will fall directly in line with public order, decency, whatever it is. Well, because what they call it anyway. That's Joseph Boakai and his team of people. They always just do things that will hurt people, right? They do things that will always hurt people, because there's nothing they can do to help you. They will do things that will always hurt people. But anyway, and we think with God, we are all here, and we will certainly get there. Let them do what they can do, whatever it is. You will feel it. We told you. We were saying it. You were insulting us. What did AB then know this? That no. This is the most irresponsible government we have ever seen in the history of this country. Maybe it's at this time and age where we can now do comparison between governments. So that's it, right? Maybe they have been responsible government before, I don't know, but some of the actions that they are taking now, and where we are inclined to governance, where we are doing a lot of research to understand what governance is all about, nobody can just come on and behave like a Charikin town, where you just pass something, people yet think a good thing. No, this time we are able to properly evaluate. No Charikin town way of just doing things where we don't do any research with the citizens and are aware of what are the decisions the government making, a red decision or whatever. No, this time we are on the social media, we are on the international stage. Let me say the internet stage, right? Yeah, the global stage. So I can say right here being Ghana, I can say right here being South Africa, I can say right here appear anywhere. So those days are gone. You should be thinking differently. Instead of you passing, where you see police people pass law in any country and say on happy days nobody should drink. What is that one? Why you not see that one now? So what kind of police force you are now? What kind of where you take that other idea from? Where you not see that one happen? The reason I'm able to say why you not see it happen, because if you want to challenge me, I'm able to take you to Guinea. The internet is there. I'm able to call somebody right now on WhatsApp. I'm able to tell the person, say, just show you around what you're doing in Guinea on one of these kind of day. What you can do, we can enjoy ourselves, whatever it is, then I'll take you there. Then we'll look at it as well. Yeah. You just wake up some money. Look, you'll not be surprised that maybe Christmas Day or they may not will wake up and say nobody should kill chicken again in this country. Frozen chicken is what people will be eating on Christmas Day. We'll make sure we start checking people kitchen there and thing. They will do it. The people don't have any clue as to what is really law and order. They don't know about rules and regulations. They just wake up, they just say anything. So don't be surprised if that kind of thing can come from police RG mob. You must know that he sat down with Joseph Boakai, and then they all agree on it. Joseph Boakai say, yeah, go tell them nobody should do it again. Me, I will do it. He just says anything. He doesn't even know what it means. What it will have on him. But the day I said nobody must kill chicken here, and I'm only frozen chicken they should be eating at the time you will know that one day. You see, these are people that this is that they kind of that the responsible government you're talking about that idea that will just wake up and say nobody should drink again. Nobody should drink again. Could you imagine? Tell your Joseph Boakai passing around. The reason you see them saying nobody should drink, because they felt that Joseph Boakai will be passing around. Me, I always know their plan. I know their game plan behind. They felt that Joseph Boakai will be passing around, and people will want to act like they are under the influence of alcohol to boo Joseph Boakai. So because they don't want people to boo Joseph Boakai in the street, they say nobody should drink. No, God can open my eyes to some of these things. I know the plan. The main reason behind this lawless regulation is that they thought that Joseph Boakai would be passing around from gravesites today. When you saw Joseph Boakai, there was no crowd around Joseph Boakai today. They restricted nobody. In fact, the area that Joseph Boakai was going, they would take the podium from there and say, you're going, because they know that some people were there. They would just act like they honor the influence of alcohol. Then they boo at Joseph Boakai. So because they wanted to protect Joseph Boakai from passing around, so they woke up and say, nobody should drink. Nobody should drink. We know it. They know it's just foolish. Why you would tell somebody say don't drink? I knew the rationale behind that whole decision. The rationale behind that is the fact that Joseph Boakai will be going to some grave sites, and they don't want people to either they honor the influence of alcohol and they booing Joseph Boakai, or they doing some things, or throwing stones at Joseph Boakai, or throwing stones at because they know that they are hurting the country on a daily basis, and the height is there. Some people are looking for these moments to catch Joseph Boakai, to deal with him, to retaliate. People's houses have been broken for no reason. No development going through pipeline. What anything else you want to pour on that pipeline road there that you wake up with a section of that road that George Weah put there? That road that used to be water. That road used to be waterway. One of my friends, Wilson Niwa, he man was living. I don't call the boss. Kevin. We used to travel that road in the night. Could you imagine passing all the way down there? Because you know that people will not like the idea, and they will want to retaliate in any form and manner against the government. So as a result, your past no kind of law that nobody should get drunk, nobody should do their own area lawful thing and people can do because drinking that lawless thing, drinking that lawless thing. No. So as a result of that, that's why you see the pass that in there. So nobody should drink at Grace because Joseph Boakai going there. But again, in the meantime, George Weah went there. The same graveside that you say nobody should do XYZ, there was a George Weah today. There is a George Weah, and there was a George Weah presence at those gravesites today. And this is what George Weah got as former president today. So that's just side attraction, right? You seen that, right? Yeah. There was a George Weah pool. There was, and there is George Weah who was out there today and passing around. And the people were seeing their George Weah in the way they saw him today. George Weah. They left their respective area. Joseph Boakai supposed to be passing around for the polo leader then to come and say, oh yeah, Joseph Boakai. He believed that the people that will come, that the one that will either they honor the influence of alcohol. You see it, and they would chunk him or whatever it is, they would do something to him. So as a result, Poya say, "Would you pass on a law? Nobody should drink." Go imagine. How is that one possible? Where is it that there won't be celebration, jubilations, where people take their drums, they take their music, sound, and they are playing it, and whatever it is? Then you will not find people there to drink. They will. They will drink. So what is the issue there now? What is the issue? But you see, some of these things we talk it always. You people will sit down and say, "Oh, evidence is down, evidence is down." But everything we say, they are all factual. They are evidence, pieces of evidence that you will be able to see. Everything is backed by evidence. So what is the issue? Why are you people there? What are you going? Oh, every day. But I get time for what you can be saying. That's your business. I don't want to show you a picture of Joseph Boga at Graveside and I challenge the executive management to show areas where they saw even Boga convoy going in and then they saw people along the road. Nobody. These are days that you know how your citizens are appreciating your effort. These people, they miss him so much. There's a man that yesterday took from power in sport the whole country, blah, blah, blah. You're talking from power. That the man stay passing and the people appreciate it. They still remember him. Every bad thing you do to them, you push them towards him. That's what you're doing. You're just breaking down everywhere. Can you imagine? The man can walk among people here and there, no matter how drunk. Some of them are down there said they were very drunk the hell, whatever it is. You think they are drunk in there, entering their here for them to check we are anything negative? No. Because the man is the man of the people. So what is the issue? No, yes, sir. Man, yes, sir. Sorry. I get a JMB unse, but JMB people then said no that unse now even what they call, and I well, maybe Marco says that he said, would I be surprised that on July 20 says that no one should cook at home? We're playing about and I got a law that will be passing you. On July 20 says Joseph Boga law. Joseph Boga law, nobody should drink on Decoration Day. On July 20 says nobody should cook at home. Nobody should cook beef. They will be telling you what you should even cook or eat or whatever it is. They will be telling you those kind of things. What you should cook, what you should eat, or whatever it is, because that's the kind of thing. So for some of us, we get that. But you go on the e-mansion, you can show that one before you say I do something. But the Joseph Boga on your pass around, you show me video of Joseph Boga passing around to me. I let the counter to come from them, not me. I left for them to show what is it. Yeah, I show it. I'm looking for the video. Anybody can share with me in that video? I don't want to show it anyway, but it's there. So let's be able to see what are the issues. By the way, we are certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. Now the kind of video then that are passing around today. Now they think say nobody will get drunk. Or this, that, here. Yeah. George, we are passing around today freely, and that's it. Clearly. There's a day of jubilation, celebration, and people celebrate and remember the dead and celebrate life. So those kind of thing you pass laws, say, oh, this, that, yeah, it doesn't hold. So anyway, let's leave that. Let's get to the major issue that unfolded today, especially in the wake of the incident in Lofa County, which is very much good. Yeah. So we will certainly get there, and no matter what the circumstances are, we will get there. Yeah, we will get there. Right? Yeah. Ego, one day I will just go with the president when he Saturday, you see me passing along, he has still somebody cry them from when you pass it with them, just stay inside, you just look popular. But I say, hey, in there, you see, how demons are coming here flying ahead. Yeah. The way you sign yourself popularity, you just want to go. So we see most of our students are even anticipating laws to be passed by Joseph Boga on holidays, separate holidays. Some of them say on July 20th, what would that happen? August 24th, no one should wear. God, this country, the guys are interested. Yes, some of them, man. Yeah, no, but they want to put the agite that real power drunkenness. Why you ready to? But I mean, that thing will come from a Mose. I will even go to that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, today it was quite a sad moment, and also a moment of reflection that would demonstrate clearly why it is. Today, I got this video early in the morning hour, and little did I know that the Guineans were speaking some level of language. I don't know whether that Kisi or that French or something, but the guy was explaining something. And some people were interpreting it on my post. I don't know whether they were joking on my post. Some of them were interpreting it as the man saying something. But that French, the guy was, what they call it. And so some people were interpreting it on my post because I wanted to know what the guy was saying, right? So the guy was speaking French. It said, okay, all right. This guy on my post who says something here, I think it worked. There's one Melvin Kayi who says something on my post, and he says, this fellow is speaking in French language, saying in short form that where they are currently gathering to go backward, about 800 meters belong to the Republic of Guinea. Therefore, from where the flare pole was planted is the border. All right. So where the flare pole was planted is the border. Then 800 meters from there in their place. Okay. Now I'm getting the point. Our geographers and historians need to tell us the facts. Yeah, you're right about that. And he said the Guinean man said, our Liberian brothers attacked the Guinean military yesterday in their behavior. So this was the account this guy was giving this morning. Later they know that
ils les ont giflés, ils ont craché sur eux, ils ont insulté, ils les ont insultés, père et mère. Ils ont même pris des bâtons, tapé nos militaires. Voici des jeunes militaires ici.
Alors, selon nous, notre information et la précision, c'est que à partir du milieu du fleuve jusqu'à 800 mètres, cet espace de terre appartient à la Guinée, selon la délimitation des frontières coloniales. C'est bien cette information que nous avons eue à travers, bien sûr, monsieur le ministre et au cours des échanges qui se sont effectués lors de la rencontre entre le ministre des Affaires intérieures du Libéria, à l'occurrence Excellence Noumalé, Francis Noumalé, et le ministre de l'administration du territoire, le général Ibrahima Khalil Kondé. Alors la salle était très pleine, cela s'est passé il y a tout juste 2 jours, c'était à la préfecture de Guékédou. Toutes les informations nous ont été données. Alors je pense que les deux...
So this guy, I don't understand what he's saying, but I think some of you understand French, and that's it. And I think this guy says something here, and we think I think he was saying something in relation to the crisis. Yeah, relation to the crisis. This person who talk about 800 meters, I will explain something about it. I will explain something about the 800 meters stuff. Somebody gave me an intelligence on a whole crisis, where it started and why it is as it is. Right now, yesterday we are all aware that our Liberian young brothers, they did well to have countered the Guineans, military guys. So they got back in their canoes and they left. There was no presence of security at that border point to man the area or to mend the area. So it was left vulnerable despite it being a rare alert to members of the security sector. After the guys left, many had thought that it would now attract Liberian security presence to man the border to see whether or not they were doing the right thing. Nobody was there. So the guys left yesterday, and like I was saying on my show, I say I hope, and someone also said the same thing, I hope they are not going to regroup and come back. Because the crisis, the way it went forth, it started on something, and I will explain that thing to you, right? So this guy is narrating as to how the whole thing here, what he witnessed this morning. And I didn't do French. I'm not clever in French. I did French, but we don't know how time for it. But anyway, this guy is narrating everything about how everything happened.
So why you expect the people to do?
See the place the police that they sell to go to the border. Not military, that the police they send to go to the border. Now they stay in foyer. They were passing around in foyer last night. Somebody was doing a video, say the police people come, the owner come, they sleeping, they passing around with their pick all in foyer. Yeah, that's what they did. Now DC police people. So it was the ordinary citizens who went to the border again without meeting any security presence. They came out into the policeman asking, say they cross. Could you imagine the place they're supposed to be? They are not there.
So why you expect the people to do? So how many people in our kid? So how many people in our kid? I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are all.
The policemen asking questions. So now, how many people in Kenya? Imagine, policemen are supposed to be there. The policeman in the back asking the guy, "Oh, they not cross now." He said, "Yeah, the people cross." Police that's supposed to be there. Then the policeman asking them, "How many people in Kenya?" So you see, what kind of question that? The policemen, they made that when they see small protest somewhere, you see them running there. Nima County recently they were flocking people, throwing tear gas, doing all those things. They sat down in foyer because they know they're getting people. Then they're not joking. In fact, what the men were doing, the men are not even joking. The police people then sitting down there. They say how many people in Kenya? So it's like you were even in anticipation that plenty people would die. That what they said they not even go there. They said me, I'm not going down there. They just start shooting people. So the question the policemen were asking is, how many people in Kenya? Could you imagine that kind of question? Policemen asking you. The place is about to go there to go see what happening. He asking the civilian. He asking the civilian. How many people did not get answer? How many people? What kind of question is this? How many people did not get? You the security man. How many people did not get? Instead of you the security giving an account, because you should be there, at the front of the crisis. But you there come by now, you set it down for you. The man come there, and the man crying like hair, disappointed, and say the people shooting there. Even the man alarming and saying the people shooting there, the police are standing there, nothing happening. Look at them. They're standing there like nothing happening. Even asking, so how many people they jack? Could you imagine? Everywhere we are standing, could you imagine a policeman is telling me that, right? Asking me a question. How many people in Kenya? Could you imagine that? Listen to the question. How many people they jack from Kenya? How many people?
So how many people in our kid? So how many people in our kid? I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are always people firing. There you go. The people cross. Now they're shooting guns. So how many people in our kid? So how many people in our kid? I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are always people firing. There you go. What are going doing? Oh my God! So they're shooting in the air or they're shooting at people? Firing. They're getting across. They call with heavy armament. They call with armament for the kino. Yeah, the foreign is the nana. If you get a soldier, the people is soldier, they will arm people.
And the other policemen can ask questions. So the crowd will arm for police.
See, heavy armament. The crowd will arm for the kino. Yeah, the foreign is the nana.
Jesus, that thing is serious. People were hurt today, right? But I agree. You see the police people, you see they play the conducting their investigation. They cross with armed men with the people on the other. They want to know. Because in fact, as the men talking inside, they're getting scared more. They were even told them the information they were running away already. They got now, the question the police was asking, they're asking that question so that they can know whether they were even need from Foya to start going back to Monrovia now. Because they wanted to go to Kolahuna. That they're running away business now, that all they were on that. So all that whole interview they giving the guy, they got and tell everything. Then yet tell, they will just run away, go about our business. So they were taking, they were asking a question for their own precaution. And not to go for the police asking the question for precaution. So that they will run away. Yeah, this thing is funny. This guy is.
The people cross. Now they're shooting guns.
Yeah. So how many people they not kill? So how many people they not kill?
I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are always people firing. Ego, what are going to do?
I know say you put fear in the police.
Oh my God!
So they're shooting in the air or they're shooting at people?
They're getting across.
They're shooting in the air or they're shooting at us. The guys are asking questions so that they will run away. That just run away question. It's just like, everything is so run away question. You get that kind of question. Now run away question. When very serious things, somebody come to you with that kind of information. You say, when we come here, we are getting ready to come go there quick. They say they're shooting in the air or they're shooting at us. Either shooting is there, let's getting serious. Then they stay asking more questions to get them reason why they might even run away from fire. The police asking the kind of question. They're shooting in the air or they're shooting on the grass. So that they will know how to run away.
I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are always people firing. What are going to do?
You see what the government doing? The guy is asking what the government doing. And the government and the police both are down there. The police presence there at the government. And they're doing nothing. The guy is asking what the government doing because he even seeing the police there, the police not doing anything. So he's not asking what the government doing. Because the police is not entity to that. They are nothing. The guy is seeing them as nobody. So he's asking, how will police be present there? Seriously asking, say, what is the government doing? To tell you that the police was nothing. Instead, the police was more interested in asking questions for runaway purpose. They're shooting in the air or they're shooting on the ground. So that when the guys say they're shooting on the air, they'll say, okay, we're safe. We can go there. But the way the man said that shooting, the people dying, police men start. Another question again. Y'all listen to the interview then that they were giving the guy now.
So they're shooting in the air or they're shooting at people?
They can cross the car with heavy armament. Yeah, the forest road and Nana. If you get a Solomon, there's a vehicle in Solomon that will arm people. I just from Solomon.
Guinean cross was one of their car. That why you say?
The car will heavy member of their children right now.
They cannot see the guy said talking. You are making the police to run away, sir. Because the man is standing there already. What they call? They talking about the police. Heavy manpower. That run away thing you put in the police there for them to run away, sir. That kind of thing. The man said they made them fiery. When they ask one question, the guy can just make it big. The guy said they made them fiery. They keep with pick up heavy artillery. Then the police man say, no, we can't even make it there. That kind of thing. Look at that kind of thing.
Hospital ran out their students. We don't know what. Yet that we protected them. We made the Guinean soldier to put their flag down.
Okay.
Now we make them to cross by the Guinea. But up to the present time, we can't see police on the border now. We can't see soldiers on the border now.
Meaning the police never slept to the border?
Never. Never slept. We slept there. Well,
but there were securities that were saying yesterday, according to what we heard.
They would not read to Iron, the Sharon, Yara Vigo, Tina Vigo, then Vigo never from Monrovia. Yet the Tina Vigo. None of the father right for the tree. They are Vigo here. Then Yara get to the border.
Now, all the came in fire land, the man said they were just passing around here. They not go to the border. Point. That's what the best saying. You see, some of these things when we are talking, they're enough for a joke purpose. I think I'm joking to them. I'm not joking. Why will a policeman be asking questions for running away purpose business? So that you will run away. And it's terrible. This young man is saying this. And until the guys had to wake up, and say, look, we will fight for our country. We will fight for our country. The guys went and fought for their country.
So why you expect the people to do?
Now they're shooting guns.
So how many people they not kill? So how many people they not kill?
I don't know. I can't tell because the guns are always people firing. Ego, what are going to do? Oh my God!
So they're shooting in the air or they're shooting at people?
The Guinea Coast, the Corps will have an army.
The Corps will army for the Guinea Army.
Yeah, the forest road, they don't know if you get a Solomon. The vehicle in Solomon, they will arm people. I just from Solomon.
Guinean Cross were one of their car. That why you saying?
The Corps will have a member of their children right now. And the people right now, they are shooting. We don't know what. Yet we protected them. We made the Guinean soldiers to put their flag down.
Okay.
Now we make them to cross by the Guinea. Okay. But up to the present time, we can't see police to the borderland. We can't see soldiers to the borderland.
Meaning the police never slept to the border.
Never. You getting me? Never.
Where slept last night?
We slept there.
But they were sick.
They got the other one dress up. They got a male. He dress up. A border patrol security person.
We slept there.
But there were securities. They were saying yesterday, according to what we heard.
They will not to Iron, the Sharon. Yada Vigo. China Vigo. They Vigo never from Monrovia.
Looking sorry, you know, actually, I must admit, in life, sometimes you look at people, you can just feel sorry for them. Even when a man say he can fight, he can be a woman here there, then he brought away a friend man in the street when they beating him by way, then you can even start feeling sorry for him. Look at the police people looking sorry for him for there. The men and don't get they ain't able to do anything. They bought them pick up cutlasses, single barrel guns. They are marching towards the border. The police looking at them, nothing they able to do because the police depending on them to go defend. Instead of the police saying no, the caller says the gun they are taking. Why if you shoot at the people and they start shooting back, you stop. The police people allow these citizens to take up guns into their hands with everything into their hands.
Can you imagine?
The government of Liberia claimed, and I saw Amara Conan writing one trash calling says they're gonna sound man. Amara Conan, they are very useless. They will never come strong. Can't talk about the government took proactive action to de-escalate, blah blah blah. You say de-escalate? Granted. Today, you know what was going on? The police present. These people took guns into their hands. Right? Single barrel gun. What if they are going to that border and start shooting at those guys? And those guys stand on the other side and take heavy artillery in. The police people standing there. They don't tell and say, no, you put down your gun. You put down the collections and things before they put things we want. Could you imagine that? And the government is seated doing nothing. No military personnel at the border to meet up with their counterparts. Recently, Gregory Coleman was passing around, went to Sierra Leone, just to go eat money, passing around. How they doing security border nowhere with the police of Sierra Leone, blah, blah, blah. Today, they're not even able to cross from Foya to even go to the border point. The guys have guns in their hand. This is where conflict starts. You know what? The arms in their hand were not meant for this. But when you now use this arm, it's for hunting purpose. So if you now use it to shoot at those guys, you know what the Guinean guys who have done? Who have destroyed people. Already, the man is reporting that the men started shooting some people there. Right? Yeah. Then you walk up, you align these men in arms. The machetes in their hand, cutlasses as you may call it. And then you sat down as a government. You didn't say you put it down. Because we don't want you to shoot at these people. The way they will retaliate, it will lead to the tension. The conflict will now escalate. You didn't do that. And you're sitting there playing with this country. You see how the country looks like now. Joseph Boakai, you were talking about war. Nobody bringing a war. You bringing a war on yourself. And where is the war starting? In your own county. The county that gave you all the votes is where the terrible things happening. They are still shooting at your people. This shooting didn't take place now. Under we are administration. Because of power. You allow Francis Yumani to go in the area, threatened immigration law enforcement officers, threaten them, and then say he want to kill law enforcement officer. This is Francis Sekla Yumani. I play this thing.
People, I know I today. I will mob you today.
Yumani. At that time, they were shooting. After we have killed people in Foya, the seaway, the military men have come now to continue shooting in your place. This is Francis Yumani there.
And what I want you to understand, Farabo, is that the final decision because
he should not be anywhere right here to turn around my people.
Farabo and myself for the meeting in Foya, they assign us here. He and myself.
He got nothing to coordinate here.
Yeah, we're not see.
I'm not.
So
it's Farabo, the only immigration officer that they can use. He must continue to terrorize my people. I know what Farabo today. I will mob him to death.
There is an internal affairs minister you have now. He was speaking then. All we are administration marched told the officers to the immigration center, then threatening that he will mob the men to death. Could you imagine that? That was what you were saying. At that time, they have already shot people. Even Thomas Fala then today, they're passing around supporting Joseph Boakai. That's about disappointment in them. Thomas Fala, look, the cause were placing everything for Paul and Thomas Fala then. This man wanted Thomas Fala dead as well because Thomas Fala compound was their next target. The internal affairs minister today. Now what happened? That they made today, the internal affairs minister, he went there. He engineered the killing of people who were purported to be for seditions. They killed them. Today, the same guns are still in Lofa County. This time, the Guineans have come to shoot and kill Lofians. They are doing nothing about it. The military is nowhere around. The police distance themselves from border point. And the fight is ongoing. And let me tell you what already happened. There's some intelligence we have gathered so far. It will be important and share with you people. So, you heard that they took a machine, a same money machine from the Liberia end of the area. And that border point where you saw the Guineans came and then hosted. That day was not the point or the start of the crisis. It was not the start of the crisis. The crisis started when there's a contractor company, and there's a contracted company that responsible to mine sand so that they will do road projects and in Lofa County, the 4 year streets and so forth. That border point, from what I'm being told, that area, that sand that they be mining on there, the guy said, and you will get intelligence, you will get a clear picture. That area that the Guineans say they arrested the area, it is their area. They said when Liberia, even when the technical center and that the place they can go and get sand, they can go and pay some money to the Guineans so that they will get sand from that area. Those are the problem, but Guinea end. So they will get sand from that area. They will get sand from there, so they will be paying money to Guinea to get sand from that. Even accordingly, the $10 million project that Joseph Boakai built down there, they had to pay some money to the Guineans to get sand from down there. They said that area is not for Liberia. They had to pay some money to the Guineans to get sand. They said that has been an age-old thing. That's the kind of trade they've been on. Now, the new company, which allegedly they say is linked to Francis Sekla Yumani. He the one has a clear link, if not share or owner of this company that money the same. They arrested the machine. Francis Yumani, Justice Ministry put in, when you heard Joseph Boakai talking about it, that the past few days, you hear him talking to kind of scanted in it. I knew that release, something was on that release that I read last night. The release I read last night, I knew something was on it. The scanty way they dealt with that release, I knew something was not straight about that release. How they send people there, just a minute people to do. Now, social business caused that problem. Joseph Boaka into same money business. He's into traffic management. He's into the other thing. These people taking their own citizens to war over their personal aggrandizement. They are allowing their citizens to be shot with guns over their own personal aggrandizement. No wonder the military is not putting itself there. You know why? The military understands that the issue that going on is an economic clash that is influenced by an official of government who sees himself as a god. So they had arrested the machine, and first humanly interest is that machine, that a company machine. So they went there, and there was a discussion held. The discussion that was here, when you heard about the 800 meters, that one of the commenters and I said on my post, right? It's true. That why I saw the 800 meter is true. Because I will not want to play the person voice who share with me, sensitive person who share with me that whole information. The person said when they went there, they said, okay, this issue about the machine will do this. But it was even the Liberian delegation, the Justice Ministry representative on the delegation who said, look, at these border points, even if we reach at the buffer zone, right? So they had to be 800 meters apart. So the 800 meters is where those guys came and planted the pole. But first Yimani then didn't go back to Foya to tell their people as to what's happening. So what the ordinary people saw was their country flag being brought down and then the Guinean flag being hosted. That was what they saw, and that was what they saw. So they decided to fight back in the wake of that. Now, then with that information not shared, according to what I heard, and your government will have to have a press conference to share with you what is the truth behind this whole thing. I brought you some commentaries. There's this guy here who is explaining something. I don't know what he's explaining, but the thing he's talking, he probably talking something and yet looking funny. That Kissy is speaking. I don't know.
Ya ochonguni matami masa chandichu atufunda sola mikonyolo hinani ate kani la chokopeli hinte nia bomana cho hinal bomahina cho nal landwa na cho hinal landwa hina cho nyal ochonguni matami masa chandichu atufunda sola mikonyolo hinani ate kani la chokopeli hinte nia bomana cho hinal bomahina cho nal landwa na cho hinal landwa hina cho nyal. Voilà, mesdames et messieurs, on vous le disait tout à l'heure, encore une fois, merci de votre fidélité à Africature Média. Nous sommes en direct depuis Gekedou et précisément au port de Kiesanei. Kiesanei, c'est bien ce village qui est situé à la lisière. Depuis ces jours, cette tension entre justement les deux pays, Kontou, Kemfao, ya Ochongunin, Matami Masa Chandichu, Atufonda Sola, mikonyulo hinani ate kani la chokopeli hinte nia bomana cho hinal bomahina cho nal landwa na cho hinal landwa.
I think they are kissing you by the guy lie inside because you can't be saying one thing over Yinayan cho Yinayan chow well, you're not saying anything, but I know that they are kissing level that how they can speak their kissing. Maybe he lying to them, but they probably are there listening to him. So maybe they understand the kissing, but the kissing looking funny. Now funny kissing that you can hear Yinayan chow, all that Yinayan chow, all the one that didn't. I don't understand it at all. And they said that done that I got fooling them. You're not even speaking, nothing sound to them. All you're doing, telling them is this because that is where it is. First say human need then that they don't want the Yinayan chow that they're talking about in this whole thing the guy explaining here. So when you hear about that first say human need call it Yinayan chow, that first says human need then behaving like that so that they Chinese here the man speaking here. So they won't brought that conflict because of personal aggrandizement, greed. So greed led this conflict. You ask, why you think the Mediterranean not there? Why you think the soil people not putting that there? Because that friend said humanly greediness. So he put the whole country in crisis. So the other interpreter Jack Khan is speaking Kissy, he's speaking French. Jack Khan lie in the people think Yinayan chow. Everybody want to prove their own lie. And he might on the other side that Guinea man they yell. He don't talking all the thing now. Yinayan chow. What kind of thing you'll be explaining to people in Germany?
Matami masa chandichu atufonda sola mikonyulo hinani ate kani la chofa pele himpe nia boma na cho hinal boma hina cho na lando na cho hinal lando hina cho nial. Voilà, mesdames et messieurs, on vous le disait tout à l'heure, encore une fois, merci de votre fidélité à Africature Média. Nous sommes en direct depuis Gekedou et précisément au port de Kiesanei. Kiesanei, c'est bien ce village qui est situé à la lisière. Depuis ces jours, cette tension entre justement les deux pays, Kontou, Kemfao, Ya Ochonouning, Matami Masa Chandichou, Atufonda Sola, mikonyulo hinani ate kani la chofa pele himpe nia boma na cho hinal boma hina cho na lando na cho hinal lando hina cho nial la choto nania obena lolo mi bando banania ten eske ko kisia pili anancho mindimi man ni masanda placha le macha
so Tote said that. He said, you get sister on that side, will also get our brother than on this side. I think that's what he trying to say for triple. Yinayan Chow and Yinayan Chow. Now, then Yinayan Chow, Yinayan Chow, all those ones, this country is a very interesting country. Joseph Boakai and his people are exposed into illegal dealings. They are attached to every company. So as a result, they provide the protection for the companies against the interest of the state. You go at concession areas, police people are the one that are protecting the concessioners against the interests of their own citizens. They don't care. These people are putting Foya and Liberia to war because of greed. That company is President Yemani and Joseph Boakai's project. You see what they have done to the country? You see what they're doing to the country? Just greed. Look at the crisis here. They're not having press coming to tell you. Because you know why? That whole thing that happening down there, so from the little information shared, I believe so. That area that you see down there, it may not be the border between Liberia and that of Guinea. It may not. I'm not saying that it is not. There are some misunderstanding, and your government is not telling you the truth. They have to tell the truth what really happened at that border. They are not saying it. Why you think the Mediterranean there? Why you think the Mediterranean at that border point? There's something strange that's going on. Something that they're not explaining. And they're putting their citizens in harm's way without letting them know what really going on. The Guineans will not just jump up like that and just something strange. Ask yourself the question. Because these guys are greedy. And Boakai will not do nothing to Friends of Humanity. Because Friends of Humanity is operating for Boakai. They are into everything. They are into traffic management. They are into same money. They are into the Chinese Sunny, China Union. They are into everything. They go to BMC. How do you call it, man? The money company that what they call MNG Go and BA Mountain. They are into all the areas protecting those people. They are all into everything. You see what's happening? You watch out. We are getting there, people. We'll be telling you all these things. You're going to be saying, oh, Joseph Boakai is leading this country to crisis. And his own people were shot at. His people at hospitals. Over crisis that could be resolved, he said. Because that 800 meter, they said that where the flags are supposed to be planted. But your government is not telling you the truth. They are lying to you. They are hiding information. And this is terrible for our country. Because of greed. What a story they would tell. Because the AFS want to be protecting some of the private business. So that machine now. So what the guys did was, to conclude before we get to the lines, that machine was confiscated. So to resolve the issue, the guys told Friends of Humanity that we'll not release the machine for now. We'll bring our engineers, our technicians, to see whether the machine that just send the money or the money, other things. And they were going to release it on Friday. This Friday. You seen it? They were going to release it this Friday. They said by Friday we'll release it. But in the meantime, let us go and put our pole to where it's supposed to be. Now, how the people cross to put it there? Your government not telling you the truth. That machine their business. That machine. That President Human in their machine business. Joseph Boga machine business. That what the country going to crisis. You know, your own country people you put in harm's way. So let's watch out. Let's get to the lines and interact with your callers. With God, all things are possible. Always there. We are getting all right, so let's get there. And that is it right here. So you just have 1 minute, please. We don't have much time. You know, all of us, we are tired from other areas as well. So let's just be brief. Hello, how you doing? Only a minute. Hello. You talk to me, I call you up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, you know, we told people. And the people say, Kola make a new land. It's going to program for that land.
And that's true. They put come for that land because God making new land. I like that. Yeah.
Our leader that's not being allowed to speak. He speak a type of words to your citizens.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Thank you so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to Mansisi. Quickly, Mansisi, let's hear from you. No time.
Thank you, my son. How you doing, Papa?
Yeah, go on.
Hey, God making new army. Every I may say yeah, so I will go get the phone. What they do, they hide something from us. So see, I'm the person taking our land and seriously sending us to them. And police men asking, what people say they not kill? They shooting in the air. Police men hiding that there. But when we go protect, we must go protect the city or checking all the quota. But you see your friend man, I get dick, you hide it for him. Acting surveillance, when they're shooting in the air, or the firing surveillance. So what you do? What will pay you for? What you pay your taxpayer money? What will pay you for? Then you talking about who's talking about, and then they're talking about people still go to the RFI and go to liquor. The issue our culture is threat. So I'm telling you, I'm putting on Liberia. If you go to bed, 1 hour open, 1 hour close. Watch out for your life because now all of our life is not safe. I'm talking about the war. They get it. Talking about posting the and the great star. So they get it for the men. Everybody in the country. That they should be in the country. They will not be in the country. Now what we do in the country will hold it. You give me a money to eat. That is happening to the brother. You talking about posting in the country. They were talking about some countries is on a water. They all today. So if you go to bed, we're on a hunger. 1 hour open, 1 hour close. Watch out for your life. Thank you.
All right, that is it right here on this dial. Let's get on to this one. Hello.
Yeah, Evie?
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to you. Can you please go on? Sorry, and let me get on to the next caller right here. Hello.
Good evening, bro. Evie, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on.
Yeah, this is Mommy Guitar. Remember, this is why I'm moving. I think I commend you for the show. And really, Evie, is a funny issue that happening in the country. Every day, look at the issue that happening today. For the security that are supposed to defend the state, now that the citizens vulnerable, you know, they are trying to defend the state. And same thing happening at the judge thing. The government are be sincere to inform the ground public. So send the government into power for government to another problem. Yeah, the pastor said the last time on a show. He said, like, people will see dirty water to be a clean water. Maybe now we are confused. Give me another news. And that news is not good news. So we are calling on the government of the people like bro, paying a tax to protect the territory of the country. If they're not able, then they can tell the citizens for to go and strength to the country. Thank you very much,
right. Thanks for your contribution. We appreciate that, and we are certainly getting there. Leo, let's hear from you from the great diaspora.
Let's hear brother. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon from my end. But look, AB, Liberia is at war, my brother. Liberia is at war. Let me get the audacity to be connected here, AB. Few days ago, there were a bunch of Fulani hands, man, in the country. They paraded one guy to say, "Oh, we arrested this guy." Sooner or later, Guineans have the brave mind to march into our country, take the flags down. I want you to connect those two down. Fulani headsmen were in over 400 men in Liberia. But all of a sudden, Guineans have the brave mind. And the truth is, AFN is not much to Guinean soldiers if they need, if they ready to pound out upon our country. The government AFN is not prepared for that. So we want the government to take stringent actions against these things. Don't play for our people. Waka is not ready. Waka was not a solution. You see our people. Look, if you look at Foya, the people in Foya were taking a load, leaving from their homes because the Guinean soldiers were coming. Maybe they are just to be connected. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate Leo. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, bro. Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Sensi Kazuru, and I call you from Kolawu District, Lofa County.
All right, Kazulu, let's hear from you. What say you?
Yeah, thank you tonight for your talk show tonight. You know, but if we don't have police, we only have police in the city to boss people, but we don't have police to the banjo. I mean to the borough.
Okay.
Today, what I'm trying to tell you is factual, and our dead person today.
Okay.
What all go on today on the line of the security that we have. In fact, the security account today, yesterday and last night they were just parading, enjoying their affair, and they don't even care what happening. And we know very well that we not have security in Foya right now, even to that block. I want to say, with the citizens, I wouldn't want to defend that block and last and even tonight, no security there. The people, but AB, they did it funny and serious. The people yesterday when they came after 6 on the car and they get out and they were going to the border. They read them. They go to stop to 17 pound on the highway there when you go to the pillar on the bottom for that bill that gets off for the people there. Yeah. They don't even read there. They stop right there. They turn the people around. They come back in. They say, oh, nobody not there. What about the citizens? The youth of Foya, they sleep right to the border. While the security in the town, while the security was also sleep to the border, and the citizen laying in the town, then the security was laying in Foya, while the citizen to the border. Today, so in the morning, by 4:30, because the people are waiting for them to go to the border in Alpha.
Okay. 4:30
this morning. That how one ball it was crossing banner because always Monday that Kolawu market day.
Okay.
Then Monday the opponent can come banana pending to pay. So when the poor Balagu, the ball the first person to enter in the family to the border there, it was one short motorboat guy, he carried a lot of banana, like how the green guy. He can't cross there and try to cross. They know why they almost kill him. I don't know about the one that shoot on his left, but the 4 minutes they missed, they shooting in the ferry, but also help. They not shoot themselves, they just they miss and they shoot the motorboat in the ferry.
Oh.
So yeah. So how the man say, oh, but people are shooting so because they give me they can come. The women will come along with them to the border, then they can be behind the women the income crew and but they get out going with them. So how the men say, oh, but they guys they will put a coming in our ferry so that's your opponent. So we not allow for them to cross because when they cross, they get your put behind them in our ferry. So we not agree. Now I help some citizens and we will say today to that border. So how we start putting our rig there, we say nobody will not cross there, let everybody will leave over there. So the guy is shooting on a letter, the commissioner security. When they come, because the commissioner can go there every morning to go carry food and for us, for the opponent to go so can eat, because we don't mind the border now. No one security you can see immigration. You can't see policemen. You can't all the nonsense they can be doing in town there. One, you can't see none of them over there. So citizens were there. Yeah. So how on their way coming, on the state bullet, they want to shoot the commissioner, but they miss the commissioner. How the gunshot catch the guy less. So they enter in the guy less. So how the guy fell down from one whatever. They say, oh, but they shoot me. Before we all can move on to the full area now to come, that Guinea man, they feel run away, they go back across. Because they were just in the ferry, they do that how they tell them they go back. So, but AB, after all around, it was on how we come to the all nearby village, and then all the youth are there from Foya, the youth, the group themselves on Motobo, everybody go to the border there. No one security behind them. While they get in position to Foya, they get kept all along the road. No one security or among also. That how they saw they go there. when you go there now, the hard minute, everybody, some people care single bar, some people care quality.
Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, I saw the video.
Everything. Go to that pull today. Okay. After the finish shooting the other Galahami, I didn't there. I followed behind the Gawa, the shooting on 11. All can be sure what are being to the hospital. I had a commissioner being to the hospital. When being to the hospital, was there until 3:30. 3:30, they just the guy said, now you're to the staff on the car full. So Laha was there now. The commissioner finding me so they can get a man to Kolau or Punyama Latu. I will see our ego. The country, I go ahead to go AB. Laha, I see our officer that they are 12 in number in one picker. Then the other put in the there, they can. You know what they did for?
No.
Yeah, they can't say nobody will show camera. In fact, nobody will record anything. So they can't ask the commissioner. They may have they are they now go back or they stay to the place. So the commissioner call the commissioner call one of the deputies for to the bullet there. The man say, oh, the man feeling cross. Like you see, they our police people and our bossing people and what they can surround. Like internet program to Latin about if they can't do it. I want that to you. That when you go there, we post them, we say they can't go there, we finish suffer, then they will go buy it. I didn't see the video. We said they will not enter over there. Because we don't want saving the Library people now. They don't want saving all, we don't want saving the Library people now.
So you said the police people ask the commissioner, what are the police that go back for before they go there?
Sorry, it be the full it must be my laughful. The police people that were there person that they answer it, they say, our there person, the police people start, the commander want black shirt, he take me about it, and he was the commander down, and he can ask commander. So like I asked the commissioner say, oh, let me call there, let me know why they give you and I go by or they not go by. Like the man call. When the man call and the post say, oh, the tension are here, the citizen and the youth, and they now make sure they put in our cross bow. Like how they see them in the dark. When they were going for the read there, now we cross in front of them, we say, they will not enter. They will not enter over there, they will come back and can't say for you, they will not say to the border. We say, we marry border. So they think we get to be to be joke. But Joseph Bogana want for the country to be peaceful. Because Joseph Bogana wanted for the country to be not today, not yesterday, not yesterday. It seems that it was small. It was just on small. And when the security got to know that it getting hard, all them over there, they can't for all the income crew today, nobody is the good crew. So the country, bro, AB, we now save only ourselves.
So what happened to the same money machine that they seized from Francis Humanity same machine? The man said they ain't giving it back?
That one I get for they go in Guinea. They see the arrest that machine. They get because they say they go in. You know what you do? They don't even allow them to go Guinea. They have a cross. If you cross them, they go man at the meaning over there. They don't even want to talk. They just get by the stupid to proof. That machine said they will not lay on that judgment day. That one I get for it. If I get well, like they can be making that morale. I sort of go for AB when I can't wear today. Get a war for thing. But I will say there, we tell God thank you. And the process there, they will not attempt really to come for a war. Because when I read a tell them they cannot change now Russell in the air, they call it tear gas. They want they tell you the poor get tear gas. The poor get GMG, RPG. When they bomb each or over there. When you get long one, we all kind of that, but I just if you don't play the war, people kind of play the war, we come with that penny or we do kind of kill them because we get single about. But they place, it's not safe. And just about even get that they come all the commanders here, but if you order will not go for Nyama. You just see one police patrol on the road. So the country we only praying for ourselves and the certain people, they will be so. When they can build a situation put in after what they call a they get out of and nobody will buzz all it down there. Let them be that nonsense here. If we are here, they can try it. So we only pray to God for God to help we all for the territory now, it will soon reach because the people now in the country. They put the jack to come steal from us and we ourselves, mama ourselves. That's all. So today they were here. So when I junior they say now why was who is in there was something to the border there. So thank you for your show tonight.
I like that. Thank you so much for the insight. At least we got that. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Just a situation I will not come on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Lord pray to God for country.
Okay.
1979, anybody living Butu Kota. Please cover time, do not protest. Now we're riot. People came in the power over just in Bafin, before they tell us to go back. All the military were on the ground. All the soldiers and the fighters were on the ground. They are taking complete control over that capital building. That's all you got. So, the thing when they put something, the choking one and the choking, that show the choking, oh, no, the fire people is like 4 lane. Then I got to move from there. We're not go massing there. You should not go massing over there, my man. We don't got nothing here. The president independent. You want to put that post as soon as independent. They were preparing themselves and they are prepared fully. You know how many countries that put in independent? That country, they go and go on when they slap, they get independent. So every that in there, I mean, we all pray to God. It is government to go and discuss with the people and something in the ground. Let the people go, that machine, whatsoever, that machine will mean the hang up with that one. Or the man may our people in the somewhere now.
Okay. You're right about that. Even the guy is saying the Ghana probably are gone. So that single barrel gone are going to stand in front of men. You see a bugger, then you're coming to kill people for nothing. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is Emmanuel Johnson.
Please go ahead quickly.
Yeah, people, you have to take your time. Because you have another 6 more years. Yeah, because 2029, after 2029 election, Jesus will be now already at 2030.
Okay.
So your work continue from 2030 over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
so
true now?
Be careful.
Are you true? No, why you should me I got my work to do? Why you want me to be careful with my work? And you said my work?
I don't want you to get old before.
No, that one not your business. Can you just leave that one with me?
Okay.
Not your business.
Thank you.
That my work now. Not my business. Not your business. That one there. I said my work. Then you there say you want me to get what issue? Hello, how you doing?
Yes.
Now you will get frustrated. You will soon die because I continue to work. The more I'm working, you getting frustrated. That's why you getting too much problem. Hello, how you doing?
Ivy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time on that man. That man is frustrated. We are talking about national issues here. We are not.
Then you can talk stupidness here. You're gonna foolish man. I don't because that in my wedding, useless dog like that. Go ahead, man.
All right, this is Aristotle calling from Kakata.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, brother Ivy. I'm listening keenly to the brother who just spoke. This is how vulnerable we are. Tell me, for heaven's sake, if such a thing should happen, when does the president declare state of emergency in such a situation? Indeed, what the Guineans did was invasion, provocation, and attack on the country.
That is
go and bring down the flag of another country and host your own. It's a declaration of war. That's part of whatever the situation was. However, we give God the glory that our gallant brothers and sisters who were dead and really acted like the defense force.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, we tell them thank you so much, for defending our land, because this leadership is just like a two-blood bulldog. Thank you.
All right, it is it right here on this very day. All right, so and some people are saying that the machine is for Thomas Fala. Some of them say for Francis Yimale. We'll know who that machine for. As far as we are concerned, the Guineans will not get that machine, but that money era is suspended. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, but Ivy, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That 2 days they may laugh today. That guy called from Koya and they got a call last week. Yeah. P8 to that guy, especially they called a kid from Foya the way they got to about 2020. P8 to the guy, why they got call you?
Yeah, he say, "Hey, don't worry, you guys say, no my what?" Then you say, "I don't want to go your business." Useless people.
Brother Abby, Brother Abby, can you imagine a way in America, in New York? Okay. I felt like I should walk when I saw that incident happen. Until today, they are telling us what really, honor the whole thing. Because people just jump in and start putting flag down, shooting maps, spark it up, right? For Liberian people, you're listening to what I'm about to say. The late Charles Walker Blonsky said something.
Okay.
He said, Joseph Boakai, he knows Joseph Boakai for many years than any other candidate in the race. But he said, if you think that Joseph Boakai will get feeling for you, say, don't be fool. Don't be fool. Joseph Boakai used that word.
Charles Blonsky. Yeah.
Yes. Use that word. He said, my fellow Liberians, don't be fool.
You're right.
Boakai now get feelings for you guys. And that what he's doing, breaking horses down, said, to conclude, the place he did it in Foya, right? It said that it was the Mano River Union project.
Yeah.
Why they buy come on, from different one of the members.
Yeah, one of the member countries. Yeah. Say.
Yes, so build that place.
Yeah.
I see why they have security and all there.
You're right.
The story you just gave there is a fact. The thing that he just said.
They don't want to say the truth. They don't want corporates coming to say the truth. What their machine want to go do down there? The people capture their machine. It's for them. The people capture their machine.
And they put it, innocent. I felt like was portrait coming against my country, like I should walk from here. That's how I felt.
Guys are bad off. Anyway.
Okay, brother, thank you for that. God made me laugh, Jada.
Yeah, sure it did. Yeah, sure. And we just have to be careful. That's all. Yeah, let me just speak a last two calls, then we'll be wrapping it up now. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you quickly.
Yeah, Abby, you see, what is happening in our country is really, really pathetic. Look, Abby, nothing that happens in our country can never happen in any country that got soldiers. Look, Abby, when a country go, another country go, army go in another country and bring down the flag of that nation and put their own, that declaration of war. That's invasion. That's invasion. But you know why? Gregory Coleman only know how to shoot tear gas to this brass crowd. They only know how to shoot tear gas to this brass crowd. They know how to face men. They know how to face men. That shows the weakness of the security system. Imagine, maybe I watched the video live. The thing the guy was explaining from Kolahu. I watched the video. The police commander is asking one of the people going back because they don't want to go there. You asking? They say something is there. You, the security officer, the first person to go there. So if we don't have brave men to go over there and confront those people, our country today was going to be in jeopardy.
You're right.
So I just want to say thank you to the brave men of Foya. The courageous boys of Foya, the youth did well. Imagine the representative Tamafala is sitting right there. They said such a thing happened 1 day, 2 days, but they were able to send somebody on arm to finance minister to answer their salary and their gas. You see, this is so appalling.
You're right.
But this is
You're right.
The calamity that the Reverend talk about, that the calamity will face his soul.
Right.
Then the calamity now.
You're right.
We have to pray for Liberia. And we got to stand up for Liberia.
Very fast.
And that is what to say. The surveillance. If Waga is thinking about wrecking the election, we are able to stand against him.
Okay. Let him wash out. Let him wash out. And the citizens, when they are tired, they are tired. Hello, how you doing? Quickly. Hello? 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 Yeah, man.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm listening. We're listening.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man.
Yeah. You know, Eddie, I'm sitting here listening to you, right? The only thing I just want to tell our people over there, they have to be very, very careful.
You know, a similar thing going on here in the city here in Monrovia. And the government is not taking action because they don't care about the citizen. They don't care about the country. People here, right here in St. Paul Bridge or St. Paul River, they are mining sand. And we don't know the machine they got over there, money I was saying here, whether they're taking other minerals. And the Guinean, the people, they protect their resources. Because now Guinea is developing rapidly, like because our Guinea 2002 to 2003, 2005, before leaving Guinea, the Guinea that I knew years back is not the Guinea now. So for them to carry that machine over there, and they say the money said, the people want to know what type of machine over there that taking the resources. The Guineans are not like us.
You're right.
You understand me? But let our people be very careful. They shouldn't die for these people. Maybe you see what happening now? We don't have no security. We don't have no security. But the only thing the security know, even in the great United States, Decoration Day, people go to the graveside, they have fun, and what have you, carry their drinks and things there. You hear me? The white people, they always could make a comparison on here. But the 30 citizen here, Decoration Day, you go into your parent graveside or to your family member graveside, or you pay people that cleaning the graves and things, just getting a woman bottle of stout to drink, then they say the people will not drink. Is that something that they're supposed to be talking about now? Seriously, it's happening to the world over there. Our citizens over there, their life is at risk. You understand me?
Right.
And they hear they tell somebody not to drink liquor. Can you imagine? So I just want to say thank you to our people out there, but they should be very, very careful. Because when they get to certain point to be very frank, nobody will come over there to the rescue. So you have to be very, very careful in how to approach the issue, how to approach the Guinean, because the Guinean, they can't joke. I saw them in 2002 when African War started with us. When war from Africa, we get to solve water. They put it with their arm. They came with Moa and tea, and they told us to go back to Ivory Coast. Because we're in Ivory Coast enjoying, now Ivory Coast at war, and we're leaving the country, so we should go back. We have to walk from that zone and go back to Danande before passing the other way to come by the way of Beta. So the Guineans, they don't joke.
Right.
When they say this, they mean it. So let our people over there.
Okay.
We know that they're stealing all for their state, they're stealing all for the country and their land over there, but let it be very careful how to approach the issue before they get killed over there for nothing.
Right.
God bless you, and thanks for having me this
All right. Thanks so much, Mom, and great being here with us. And folks, I think with what she said, and I will let her conclude on this note, the citizens of Foya demand an answer from their government. One, why is the government not acting? Why they have to abandon them in the wake of insecurity that threatened the motherland? Why are they not talking? What is it that was discussed when Friends Say Humanity went down there? What is it about this machine? What is it about the border? Let it address them. Why? That's the question you need to ask. Before you put yourself in harm's way for these people for nothing. Guinea could be right, they could be wrong. But the only person that will be able to tell you all that they are wrong is the government. And when the government wants to protect that right that you think Guinea is violating, they should be at the front and not you, the citizen. You are paying them already to protect you. You are paying your taxes to the government to provide you protection, to make sure that your security is guaranteed. Then not for you to wake up to go fight for yourself and put yourself in harm's way and see yourself being shot. That's irresponsible governance. Ask them the hard question. Those of you in Foya affected communities, you ask them the hard question. What is it that you people not telling us? Why are you people not proactive in this matter? But anyway, thank you people so much. But you be careful, like you said. We want to know the truth. We want to know the truth. We are getting lots and lots of things. And these people are putting you in harm's way, and they are sitting back folding their hands while you are putting yourself against men with guns. Heavy artillery. You can just stay for that, they throw one bomb in a whole Foya there, you're finished. You don't gotta go get when your single barrel gun will reach down there. No, like your cutlasses will reach down there. Remember, they just stand at that river point. They just throw RPG, boom. You will die for nothing. You engage your government now. You engage your officials in the place there. You call Thomas Fowler, he's a representative of the area. You call other people who are there. Let them be able to answer to what really happened. What's going on? Let us know the truth so that we don't fight for nothing. Let us know the truth. We will be fighting for what is not ours. So you got to know the truth with this kind of intelligence that we are getting. So thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, God willing, do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
Di